Lots going on at the Capitol, including that. And it's also not a done deal right now, but momentum is building at the Capitol for a piece of legislation known as the SRO Fix-It bill. It makes clearer the rules for school resource officers. More than 40 police agencies pulled their SROs from schools last fall, you could recall, because they thought the changes made to the law last session exposed those offices to lawsuits or criminal prosecution for the SROs using the same kind of holds they've always been able to use on students. So Democrats went back to work, put a compromise, an SRO Fix-It bill on the fast track. Republicans were against it initially, but now seems to be turning around things at the Capitol. John Croman is there with the latest.
Yeah, Jana, call it in the halls of power, but Republican opposition to the SRO Fix bill is melting away in the House. Today, it cleared its biggest hurdle yet. The Public Safety Committee approved it on a unanimous voice vote.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The motion prevails.
The House Public Safety Committee sent the SRO bill to its next stop after a debate that sounded at times more like an award ceremony.
I'm excited to get our SROs back into school. I appreciate working with you guys and and bringing in our other stakeholders, because that was missing the last time in this process. So thank you guys and for all your hard work.
I'll just add my thank you as well to Representative Frazier, the work you've done, the hours you've spent on this bill, to the stakeholders for their continued engagement, to Representative Witte for your expertise as a former SRO as we were working through this.
Representative Cedric Frazier's bill makes it clear that school resource officers are allowed to use the same level of reasonable force inside a school as they do out on the street. While teachers and other staffs will still be barred from using prone restraints, police officers will be allowed to use them briefly if needed to protect others from harm.
I understand why this conversation has been so passionate, why folks have been so engaged about this. Again, we're coming off such a tragic situation when we had the murder of George Floyd, and that vision still resonates with many folks. But I also believe that, out of what happened there, we have made some changes, and we're making strides to be a better Minnesota for everyone in Minnesota.
Frazier's bill also creates statewide standards and training for school resource officers, with the final rules to be developed by the Peace Officer Standards and Training Board, or the POST Board.
By doing that, we create transparency, but we also create a mechanism for accountability if we need that. And then also, we're going to be collecting data now that we didn't collect before, so we can really answer the question if there's an issue. We'll have data to back that up in regards to how force is being used in our schools.
The bill passed the Senate Public Safety Committee Wednesday on a straight party line vote because Republicans remain opposed to the idea of letting the Post Board set the rules for SROs.
Here we are trying to fix and repair last year's bill, when really we should start from square one and build the bill that we need to have.
We need to get our SROs back in our schools without trying to fix another problem that we don't even know exists.
To come to this body and suggest that we are creating issues where they don't exist is offensive to me. It's offensive to my family.
Now, House Speaker Melissa Hortman told us today that she expects the House version of the SRO bill to get its final committee hearing next Monday and then go to a floor vote the following Monday on March 4th. As for the Senate bill, Jana, stay tuned.
Okay, that was my question, John. For our viewers, you know how to track all of these things, but how do we know when this is a done deal or not? Is this going to go all the way to the end of session?
No, they're going to get it done pretty soon because they want to get this, Democrats especially want to get this behind them.
Okay, thanks so much, John Croman at the Capitol again tonight.